Hey, how's it going, everybody? Good morning. I'm on dawn patrol. It's about 6:20 a.m. I'm in Thong Lo, up on Soi 10, the corner of Soi 10. This is the main Soi 55, the main street, I guess you would call it, in Thong Lo, with all the fancy restaurants and fancy condominiums. Right here on the left, I know it's still a little dark, is Wine Republic. I've spent a few good evenings in there. And I want to take a look to the left here down Thong Lo, Soi 10. Kind of a busy little street here between Ekamai and Thong Lo. I know I've been on a motorbike zipping up that street many times, and there's some interesting clubs and things to see down that way. So straight ahead, maybe where that large building is, at the base of that is BTS Thong Lo. And in the opposite direction, you'll find a water taxi pier, maybe another 1 kilometer away. But let's check out Soi 10, and the sun will be coming up very soon, as well as the heat. I had kind of an early night. I was out with buddies till about midnight, got home at 12:30, and yeah, kind of popped out of bed at 6, and figured I'd get out here and do a little filming before the real heat kicked in, and then go home and go back to sleep. And I already mentioned it, this is the Wine Republic right on the corner. A really fun spot. They have normally a 3-piece band down below in the little outside patio, playing different 70s tunes and rock. Kind of fun. And on the corner over here, I'm not exactly sure the dynamic. It says Honoho. I believe it's a restaurant. It's always packed, so it's almost a little bit of a nightclub feel. And next to that is ATMOS, how do you say that? Atmos, and I'm pretty sure that's a nightclub. I always see people lined up waiting to go in. I'm sorry, I can't be a little bit more definite on some of these things. I've just seen them in passing. And also next to the Wine Republic is Lava. It says it's an Asian fire grill, but I've seen people lined up nightclub style waiting to go in, so this is another popular spot. This Thong Lo is kind of the high soul or high society area of Bangkok. You really want to dress to impress when you come out in this area. Yeah, you're fine in a t-shirt and shorts, but people are going to be dressed up. And there's another fancy place across the way, or at least the people waiting to get in are sure dressed nice. Tara, and I was that say 10. And I see Sushi, Yoroku, and Maya. You'll find many Japanese expats, Korean expats in this area. A lot of the different workers in town on large expense accounts. They don't mind paying top dollar for restaurants and condos in this Thong Lo area. Here's a nightclub called Status. And another one tucked away next door called Sahara. Words to live by. And across from Status and Sahara is Pizza Mario. I've seen it on Grab. I need to give it a try. This little office complex, or 10-story, is called the Major Tower. There's a couple of coffee shops and dispensaries down below. And across the way, I'm still waiting for a little bit more sun, which is a good thing and a bad thing, but I see Beast Burger. Yeah, I've never walked this street. I've been on a motor taxi many times. I've been in that Wine Republic, excuse me, it's still early, more than a few times, and jumped on a bike and met friends down in, say, W District or even Ekamai Beer House. Just shot straight up this way. And we have hummus heads, fusion Lebanese cuisine. Here's our first large condo, the Hampton. It's a little ways, I'll say maybe 1 kilometer from BTS Thong Lo. Not a crazy long walk, but you might want to jump on a motorbike. It sure looks like a beautiful tower, maybe 25 stories tall. Looks like a fancy furniture place across the way. And here's the Mi Vasana Wine and Art Gallery. And here's the Burgundy building. There's a lighting shop down on the first floor. And even in fancy Thong Lo, you're gonna have these outdoor Thai food dining areas at an affordable rate, no doubt. And I'm not sure if this is coming or going. I believe it's a new gym opening up, Fitness Excellence. Another fancy furniture place, Lim, less is more. And I'm not sure what's going on across the way. I would say it's a restaurant under construction, but not sure. The Office? Oh, no, I was just talking to a new buddy the other day who moved into this Park Origin, Thong Lo, and here it is. I thought it was on Soi 55. Yeah, on Soi 10. Great location. Yeah, it's sure a beautiful 3-tower property. I know there's another Park Origin equally as beautiful over on Soi 22. Actually, the guard just told me there's more than 3 towers, but it's kind of behind this noise barrier. And I think across the street says Thong Lo World Sales Gallery Origin. I think that's the sales office for all the towers, which would make sense. It's a pretty large property. Or maybe it's the sales office for this brand new property. It looks like some huge tower going up in this space. And here come all the workers. They operate these construction sites 24 hours a day. And I don't see the sign across the way. It kind of looks like a coffee shop, but then it's a 3-story. It's pretty interesting. It's bumper to bumper traffic, or I'd run over there and take a look. Dispensary next door. I'm going to concentrate on the left side of the street here and live to fight another day. We're coming up on a pet homestay, salon, pet shop. And right above the pet shop is a 3- or 4-story apartment building. Well, actually that apartment building is right to the left of the hospital or pet place. That's the pet store. And some beautiful looking apartments right above. Even in the fanciest part of town, you might find some hidden gems. I would not expect to find any bargain basement property anywhere with a Thong Lo address or Thong Lo, but you can give it a try. I'm going to assume this is some kind of restaurant tucked away back here. And on the other side of the street is the Donki, if that's how you pronounce it, the Japanese store. Bunch of Japanese restaurants, a Jet's 24-hour fitness. I see it up there on the 4th floor. Here's a store called Paya. I see different handcrafts and purses, that kind of thing in the window. And there's the Donki sign, and down below is, I think it's a burger place called Fat Bro. And this was packed. It was either last night or the night before I came by on a motorbike. This little street food area down below. I see a Cafe Amazon. Nice looking small mall. And this is kind of cool, the Untitled Pawn Shop and Rainbow City, Thong Lo. Not sure what it is. I think it's just that, a pawn shop. And as we're coming up Soi 10, there's a little side Soi here. I always have to take a peek. I'm assuming that's a little Japanese restaurant tucked away back there. Many parts of Bangkok are like, have that Tokyo feel with just small little alleys. You come back here and there's 6 little 8-counter restaurants, or 8 stools. Yeah, this is kind of cool. All the names are in Thai, I assume, but looks like a fun little spot. Walking back out on Soi 10, kind of the order of the day are these low-rise buildings with the pawn shop or different businesses down below. And then maybe it's a walk-up, or maybe there's an elevator, I don't know. It looks like 2 or 3 stories of apartments above all these businesses. And here's an LEK massage getting ready to open, 6:45 in the morning. And I also see the Bangkok clinic over there. By the looks of the billboard, I'm going to guess it's one of the many ageless type places. You can go get Botox and different fillers, IV drips, all those kinds of things. Made our way up to the alcove, Thong Lo, the alcove 10. And that's it for Thong Lo Soi 10. We've made our way up to Ekamai Sukhumvit Soi 63. Let's bust out of the way if my eyesight is correct. In which case, if you went down maybe a kilometer down 63, you would hit the Ekamai bus station and Ekamai beer house down on the left, one of my favorites. So a good little spot. So thanks for following along this little walk down Thong Lo Soi 10 this morning. You have a great morning.